So this is how the agenda for the day looks like. We're gonna start with a little bit about ourselves. We'll do some introduction, then we'll switch over to US CPA. I'll explain it in detail. Then we have come up with a unique methodology, unique way of coaching you guys, so that the relationship which we are building right now, it gets deeper and it gets better, right? So we call it building block methodology. We'll be covering it in detail, and a little passing slide about expenses and offers which you may get, and I'm sure that you would like to avail all of them. All right. One more thing is what I want to highlight is that this is an open forum. Any point of time you may want to ask the question, you just ping us, or you can just stop me. It'll be I'll also take a 2 minutes breather in between while you are speaking, and this is how it is going to be. So very quickly, starting with the introduction, Credence is a very new venture. I mean, it was, I think, conceptualized a little a year ago. However, this is the final shape which it has taken now. We are going to start our new batch in the next week, 29th and 30th. We are planning to start with audit and VEC, and definitely depending on the fact that if you want to get into taxation. So as we know that there are all 4 subjects, we don't want to just be very much stringent on that. If you want to start with something, we'll be ready with that, because we have acquired enough knowledge to take you forward from there. Now this let me do this. Okay, so this arrow is the key here. This arrow will be this arrow will follow you everywhere whenever you're gonna talk about Credence now. So we are in the business to convert a candidate to a student into a professional. That is where we enter in. And once you become a successful professional, we are very sure the way we are going to groom you, not only with CPA but because of our overall curriculum and teaching methodology, we are sure that you're going to be a successful alumni, and a lot of things will be student or an alumni run for Credence in future. That is how we visualize things. Credence is an American accounting course provider, which is CPA right now. We're planning to come up with CMA very soon. Mission is to transform you from a student to a professional. That is what I just said. We follow strong internal controls within the organization. We have strong internal processes. No matter how young we are, we have put a lot of effort in ensuring that there is no point that you guys are held back at any point of time. It is going to be a smooth journey for you all of. Building block methodology, we're going to cover it in detail in a slide only. So these are some of the internal processes on my right hand side which we have come up with. What do you get as a student? What happens once you become a professional and alumni, and in general also. From faculty support, Ranjit and I, both of us are MBA in finance, and both of us are US CPA, and we carry a combined corporate experience of over 25 years. So regarding our content partner, Wiley, okay, so there are basically 2 content partners, or rather 2 really good content providers available in the market. One is Beckers and Wiley. We have chosen Wiley keeping the Indian context in mind, keeping the fact that it provides you more practice questions, and the LMS is quite user friendly. So I mean, why I'm saying that there are no 2 providers, there are other providers as well, but top 2 are Beckers and Wiley, and we always want to give you the best, so that's why Wiley. Switching to US CPA, like we have CA in India, that is the highest accounting certification as far as Indian context is concerned. CPA, US CPA is the highest certification present in US. So it actually, when you do US CPA, it is not only that you become an accountant only for US, it actually opens a lot of opportunity areas in other countries as well, like Canada, like Australia, because US CPA is present the members are in over 130 countries. It is a course which gives you a good knowledge about US GAAP, and while you are doing FAR, you will understand that it is not only US GAAP which we are covering IFRS as well. So, and a lot of questions are asked in that domain as well, which is going to be a part of your curriculum very soon. So it is a world's largest member association, and it was founded in 1887. To tell you something about CPA, it is a globally recognized certification in public accounting. Now, one thing is common. If you see here, let me cover all these three in once. More than 431,000 members in 130 countries. It makes it international. Now, when I'm talking about global CPA, I'm talking about globally recognized because it is present in 130 countries. And when I'm talking about opportunities in India and abroad, definitely, if it is present in 130 countries and it is a globally recognized course, then the opportunities are they don't have any limit, right? And it is an equivalent to Indian CA. It has 4 subjects, which is financial accounting, reporting, auditing and attestation, business environment concepts, and regulation, which is nothing but taxation. And yes, you can pursue it with full-time job. So be it a fresher or an experienced or a full-time professional right now, you can easily do it. I did it, Manjeet did it, and a lot of us are doing it. Again, coming back to opportunities, now it becomes an indispensable career, CPA. Why? Because we get an opportunity to sign the financial statements, right? Even if you don't have a job in the market right now, you can still open your own firm, and you are never running out of work once you become a CPA. So it not only opens opportunities in the professional field, it also opens opportunities for yourself also, right? So you become self-dependent and you can start whenever you want. Big Four MNC, Gagi is here. She works with KPMG. I'm sure that she will resonate with this, that a lot of job opportunities now talking about, and then the job description you will find CA/CPA/ some other courses. So CA is definitely one of the best courses to go for, and especially after it has it has become a fact that we can do it in India. The CPA exams have shifted to India. There's a huge rush to do it. All right. From eligibility point of view, what I've done is I've made it easy for you to understand. Now, this small table which you see here, it talks about your BCom and what do you do additionally. So BCom plus IPCC, you get 120 credits. Talking about credits, you need to get 120 credits for the exam, to sit in the exam, to appear in the exam, and 150 credits for license. So these are some of the combinations which we have charted out. Wherever you fit in, your credits will be decided, and you can set or you can apply for license accordingly. All right. And there are some thumb rules which once you if you have a query on that or something, we will address that separately. For I think Gautam, I've done some research and I've found out a way for you. So no worries, we can still start with the course. If you're not eligible for credit, there is a credit shortfall. Don't worry about it. We can do a bridge course. There are very cheaper options available, so it does not actually increase the overall cost of doing CPA, right? Okay. Jumping quickly to exam syllabus, as I said, that there are 4 parts to it: business environment and concepts. Now, what you see here is that corporate governance 17 to 27%. This is nothing but these are nothing but the components of the individual course which are basically tested in the exam, right? So just to make it easy for you. So There's a poll running on our LinkedIn page in which field you want to get into, whether it is consulting, whether it is tax practitioner, you want to get into auditing, or you want to get into financial accounting. You will see this, that all four of these domains in finance, these are covered by US CPA. So it it also happens that when you start with a proper mindset that you want to get into financial accounting and reporting, but tomorrow once you're doing CPA, it may happen to you that you start liking auditing a lot, and then that may be the point where you want to get into auditing and you want to pursue it professionally. So that is the range. Actually, that is how CPA course structure is designed, that it not only gives you an international accreditation, it also gives you a range. It actually increases your scope of understanding, which actually helps you enhance yourself. So very quickly, these are the topics which you're gonna touch while you're studying BEC, like financial management, which we have done already in BCom and maybe MBA also. Information technology is in business environment concept is a new thing for especially Indians. We have done it in past, but the content is different here. So this is something new for you all. Operations management, we have done it. So by and large, BEC becomes very easy. It becomes the easiest subject to start with. Audit and attestation, we have ethics, professional responsibilities, and general principles. Now, as I'm reading this out, this becomes a story, right? You start with ethical practices of an auditor, then you go and check then you start with the audit. So you start with how you start with the audit. You start assessing the risk and you develop a planned response for a corporate. Then you perform further procedures, substantive procedure as we call it, and you try to obtain the evidence. Pretty much application based, very interesting. I think this is one subject where I've learned the most, so at a personal level. So forming conclusions and reporting. Once you are done with this, making an audit report is what comes into the picture. As they say, that God lies in the details. So while you are doing while you are reading, or while you are actually working on a audit report, you will understand the importance of each and every word written there. I mean, right from its heading till the last, you will understand how an audit report is structured, and what is, and what is the importance of the words, the phrases which we are using in an audit report. Financial accounting and reporting, we start with conceptual framework and financial reporting standard setting and all that. Selected financial statement accounts. I mean, usually we say that there are 5: cash flow, P&L, comprehensive statement of shareholder, shareholder their equity, and balance sheet, right? So how to deal with them? We actually dig into each and every component of it. We try to understand how they affect the entire organization, what kind of direct information we can take out from all those statements, and what are the indirect connotations once we go through financial statements. Very interesting, very engaging. Select transactions, definitely state and local government. So we not only read about the private or commercial organization, we also read about local government and their operations, so that no aspect of life is left behind. And whenever we become a CPA, we are ready for anything which comes and is offered on our plate.